Welcome back to the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. I'm the host with the most, the dude 250. You can call me Nicky D. I'm riding this bitch again with my main man, Aliens Exist, also known as the video game Schwarzenegger, the Taylor Sager.
Hey guys.
And joining us from across the seas is my man Danny P. Danny Peel, also known as Brutal Nature.
Hey guys.
Brutimus Maximus in some
Maximus. It's one of the nicknames.
Son, husband to a dead wife.
Yeah, and just a very passionate and generous lover.
Oh, I mean, it went gay, but it took a bit longer this time to go gay.
I didn't say my lover.
Oh,
Yeah, he was totally.
I just said you were just
totally
in general a
heterosexual.
my
passionate
wife is
lover.
dead. My murdered wife.
Yeah, that's
That
the thing.
you
from
have
Gladiator.
a world of options, and
You
you
know?
immediately jump to my dick.
Well, I mean, when in Rome.
Welcome to the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. We have a very interesting topic for you today. It's not penises.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you can go. Danny, what are you coming at us with today? Hopefully you just don't say a dick.
He's ruined my joke. Okay.
I derailed you.
Shut me down in my prime. Piece of shit. I would like to discuss. Actually, I'll preface this by saying I haven't played this yet. But I want to talk about Doom, the new Doom, 2016 Doom. Because I know you have played it, Nikolai, and I know you really enjoyed it. But, I mean, we've been around long enough, I can look at that and I can know what it is. So I can form my opinions on it quite easily. I think it's looking... we'll get to it, but the Achievement Hunter Day of Doom thing was really cool. I don't know if you guys watched it.
Nope.
No? Well, it was pretty cool, like Kovic and Michael. But, this game, I mean, I want to specifically, Nikolai, get your thoughts since you've put some time into it, but it looks like a real return to more classic Doom for a start, especially in the single player, which Doom 3 didn't really hit home for, I think, a lot of people, actually.
A lot of people was hit or miss, yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it, but it didn't feel like a Doom game.
Right, it just another hallway, corridor kind of scary game.
Correct.
But this is looking really open, really, really brutal, really violent and nasty and just fun. It looks fun. I'm really excited for this open beta so that I can have a try of it and hopefully it feels the way I want it to feel and the way I think it feels by looking at it. Does. Why don't you?
It does.
Why don't you take over? Tell us a little bit about what you really like about it and what you maybe don't like about it, if there is anything.
I loved, first of all, the way it felt to me was fucking perfect because it was so fast, but not like overly fast. You know what I mean? Not so uncontrollably fast. It was fast enough.
Fast and fluid.
I was zipping around, I was jumping around. I think I was double jumping and shit, and the weapons were just so satisfying compared, because I'm so used to militaristic style weapons in the past decade or so.
Yeah.
Like it's just been M16s and pistols and that kind of shit, right? So it's nice to jump in there and start with a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Back, right? That's what I grew up with, was Doom and fucking and Unreal Tournament and all that stuff. You get all those crazy weapons, the flak cannons, all that kind of stuff. And so that felt really, really nice. I heard a lot of people complaining that it felt too much like Unreal Tournament. That bugs me.
Why is that a bad thing?
Because it doesn't. It fucking feels like Quake 3 Arena, which is another id Software game. And they were saying it doesn't feel like Doom anymore. Well, the single player will. It looks like a classic Doom game. Doom never really had multiplayer. That was their Quake franchise that had the multiplayer that was very, very similar to what you are seeing in the Doom game right now, right?
Right.
So it's more of that, and maybe they're just not going to do another Quake game, and they're just adding the multiplayer to the Doom franchise now, right? Which is totally fine with me.
Yeah.
And it felt awesome. The level design was really, really well done, in my opinion. It made for some fast arenas. They've added things like the warp gates. And they've refined that too, because back in the day, you go through a warp gate and you see an enemy, you can just run right back through the other side of the warp gate, and you would just end up behind the guy. With this, you can go through a warp gate, but you can't, there's only an entrance. There's not an exit one, right? You can't go into through the exit. It's a one-way gate, exactly. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's jump pads like Quake 3, but usually like it didn't send me across the map. I hope they had stuff like that. But I think they will, and I think the option's there because the game's going to launch with that editor.
Right.
It's a very, very robust and complex, like yet simple to use. It looks like I've seen a few videos on it. It looks really, really simple to just
intuitive
mash rooms together and put shit in there, and then and you can create your own multiplayer maps, multiplayer game modes, co-op experiences.
Do you think we'll see a lot of classic maps from other shooter franchises make an appearance in a Doom-esque fashion? That'd be really cool.
I wouldn't put it past the community to start remaking their favorite Unreal Tournament maps and Doom maps and Quake maps from days of yesteryear, and fuck yeah, like that excites me to no end. Like that's limitless potential with that.
Yeah,
and it was fun.
It was really fun.
It was really fun, and there's no regenerating health. No. It's all ammo health packs and health packs.
Good, yeah. Gotta be.
That is a return to form to me. It just feels so gamey, which is
makes you go, doesn't it? It makes you run.
It feels like a game.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of like a hardcore shooter where I want to destroy everyone. I could go 3-20 in the new Doom game, and I still have fun time zipping around shooting rockets at assholes.
You trying to tell us that you suck?
No, I did pretty good. I was actually doing fairly good. I did okay. I got a video that'll come out. I got to edit
nice.
that.
Yeah, you do. Get up your ass.
I wasn't killing it by any stretch of the imagination, but I was
having a good time.
Decent enough to have a good fucking time, man.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's all we want now, right?
Yeah.
I think we had our phase where we wanted to be like some really good, or maybe it was just me, but like Battlefield 3 was my main phase where I really tried, and COD 4 as well. I had a bit where I wanted to be good at it, and I achieved that on BF3, but I just want to have fun now. I don't want to be overly competitive like I was in my younger days, so it's kind of the appeal of Doom for me. Plus it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. I love those brutal takedowns. Can you tell me a little bit more about those? Because I'm not fully clued in on them, but is it like you beat them up enough so that you unlock this moment where you can get these like really savage takedowns or something?
It's more like it's a melee, man. You go up and you hit right stick.
Yeah.
But is it every time it does it?
As long as you're behind them, it does it.
No, yeah, you have to like sneak up on them, kind of.
Yeah. If you melee them in the face, it's just
butting them in the face. Yeah. Sometimes, because I have grabbed them by the front of their face and kneed them in the head, and they were dead. Wow. But I think there's like a health limit thing. Probably. Right? I think they have to be a little lower on health. I don't think
unless you're behind them.
Yeah, because I have done it where I hit him once, and then on the second one he grabbed him and did it. So I think maybe I got his health lower, and that's how the mechanic works.
Right.
I didn't see anything like Alien versus Predator where like it was the conga line of death, I called it.
Yeah.
People would just walk up, hit the right trigger and do an animation kill.
Man.
But then somebody would be waiting behind you during that animation kill. And here's why. The animations in Alien vs. Predator take way too fucking long.
Too long, yeah.
And and so by the time you got 3 people lined up just waiting, like, hey, I'll wait behind him, I'll wait behind him, we're all gonna get a kill here, right?
I remember just sitting and watching
really fast.
So funny.
And everybody's zipping around so much, so you don't see that.
Tell me another game that really nailed like brutal takedowns for me was Killzone 3. Really good ones. Yep. Really enjoyed those a lot.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thumbs through the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
A little bit.
Oh, not again.
Let's bring that vomit back up.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did Taylor played it a little bit too? What'd you think?
All right, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I loved it. I mean, I miss my Unreal tournaments. So that game was very similar. To me, I guess, in that sort of respect. It's cool that you can get those power-ups to change into demons and shit like that.
Yeah.
That was super cool. The armor shards, holy shit, do I miss armor shards.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I love that.
There's even special weapons that drop on the map that, like, big launchers and stuff. And, it'll tell you this is going to spawn in 45 seconds or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then it's random
spawn?
spawn?
You can get power-ups.
I don't know if there's probably... No, I think it's in the same spot every time.
Yeah. No way. Because then people just count them.
Same spot.
No,
it takes
no.
a couple minutes.
You can't camp in that game. There's too many rockets flying around and shit like that.
That's
Everybody's
true,
moving. It's a constant moving.
Respawn, it takes a while.
Nobody stands still in that game.
No. Yeah, and like the RPG is like the main gun in your first loadout when you start that game.
What you start, yeah.
It's just your primary.
My one complaint probably takes a few too many rockets to kill a person. Like 3 or 4 direct hits with a rocket will kill a person.
Splash damage, rocket shit does little to no.
But but that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want everything to be a one-shot kill either. Like I was having fun. I'd hit him with a rocket at long range and then close the distance with my shotgun and blast him in the fucking head, and they'd blow up into chunks. That was sweet. I was okay with that.
Yeah, if you're gonna start with the rocket launcher, you should probably keep it a little bit nerfed, which is what they think that they did.
Plus,
they're still balancing stuff.
No reloading, is there? So that kind of balances it a little bit. If you can switch to the shotgun, you don't have to reload the shotgun, do you not? Like you just kind of. Well, there's an animation for it, but you don't.
Yes, you
press
do.
reload.
I think there's different. No, yeah, that's just it. It's a 2-shot. It's a double barrel, right? So every time
and then it just reloads.
It does that animation thing. It just does it automatically.
Right.
But it's not too long, obviously.
Nope.
The RPG, you don't reload at all, though. It's just like shoot, you get a second shoot, get a second shoot.
Right.
It just has to like load that missile.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It fires faster than certain rifles in other games.
It's pretty nuts,
the other thing that I loved about it that I know Danny's going to really enjoy is, because you probably haven't seen any of it yet, all the character customization stuff.
Yeah, I have actually seen a little bit of that, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just
it's in
stuff.
there. It's in
Looks
there pretty
great.
well. You can unlock a lot of different costumes, and then you can unlock different patterns to put on your costumes, and you can change the colors of all the patterns. That kind of shit is fun. It's just fun to personalize shit like that, right?
100%.
Of like Mass Effect, how they did that in Mass Effect in the last ones. But a lot more.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
The other thing we haven't talked about yet is the perk system and how that works.
Yeah.
Because they're more like, every time you die, you get to activate a perk.
Yeah. It's like,
and they're more like, some of them are like wall hacks, kind of like, if you die, you can see the person that killed you through the wall for 40 seconds or a minute or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Right.
There's other ones where you can see power-ups through walls, so you can see when and where that gun is going to spawn or whatever.
Yeah, you can see the timers, which is really, really nice, yeah. You see the spot where it's going to come in and how long until it comes in there.
That's
for
right.
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah, because if you don't have those perks activated, you just kind of have to go check it out and see when that thing is spawning. The demon shard and the special weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that special weapon's actually called like the BFG. If that's the BFG.
Yeah, the number 6.
Yeah, the big fucking
friendly gun. Yeah.
Yes, big friendly giant.
Big friendly.
I farted. I think. I don't know, man.
So proud of yourself.
I don't think that's the BFG. It fires discs and it explodes, so I don't think it was the BFG. But I just derailed the show again. That's what I do. Yeah. I'm excited to play single player.
Yeah. Looks pretty open.
Like that looks, and graphic as fuck. Like I don't think the chainsaw's in the multiplayer for a reason, right? I think then you'd start seeing conga lines of deaths like nobody's business, because that animation takes a good couple of seconds. But also, I'm excited to see all the player deaths. Like they apparently have over 1,000 different animations for you, like ways to die. When a game tells me that before I get it, I kind of try to kill myself. Like as soon as like in Tomb Raider, for example, the first time I went down a river and I and I hit one of those rock formations or whatever, and it played the animations where she just gets spiked at the end of a log jam. Yeah. I just killed myself like 10 times after that, because I was like, that's fucking sweet. I want to see that again.
Yeah, it's pretty
Dead
gnarly.
Space 2, like the laser coming down into the eye. I was like, nope, that's going for your face. Hold on a sec. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was gnarly, right? Like, so now I'm just going to fucking find every enemy type and different ways for them to kill me. Make a goddamn montage of that.
Oh, grim.
Montage of death.
Right? That excites the shit out of me. All of
Yeah,
it does.
it's
and
cool.
I think that game will have longevity and a good community.
Yep.
The only thing I'm thinking is like, do I want it on PC or do I want it on console? And part of me wants it on PC, you know?
Yeah, just that extra
it's a
control.
fast-paced game.
Yeah.
You get that mouse, and those, like, there's a nostalgia aspect to it, too, by playing on PC. There really is.
Sure.
I've never not played Doom on PC.
Right?
Every Doom
Doom,
I
Quake, Unreal Tournament, all those ones. They were PC fucking games to me. Right? But it handled so well on a console. It did. Absolutely. And it looked great. So there's no flaws in the console thing. It's just more of like a personal preference, I guess.
Control as well.
Those kind of games. Yeah. But also it depends what you guys want to play it on, because then I'll just buy it on console.
Well, I can't get it on PC yet because I don't have a PC to run it. So
exactly, right? So I'll just get it on console. Plus, I'll have more friends on console playing it too. Like that's where our core group of friends plays games.
Are they going to do cross? Like PC,
I don't know. I have no idea.
Shitty.
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
It would be nice.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a selling point for a lot of games right now, so we'd hear about it.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be out there if they were going to do it. Yeah.
Right? I think so. That PC info, that little nugget would be out there. Plus,
it has co-op, right? Did I read that right?
I don't know if it's built into the game itself. It could very well, but what I've heard is that you can make your own co-op experiences.
Right.
So they might have some co-op stuff in there at launch, just to like. I think they should. I think anything with a creation tool should have at least one or two like demos.
Just to show you,
yeah, or like even if you go into the creation thing, they have like pre-built samples.
Right.
And like you can do something this extensive, right? Like when you load up GarageBand or whatever, they have that sample track that has been built in GarageBand by professionals, and you're like, I'll never make something this good. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, man.
I'm just looking up what it has co-op on.
Oh yeah, do that. Do that.
Yeah, it's super good. I certainly am glad that type of first-person shooter is coming back. Like, even if it's the only one, I'm just glad that it's a thing again.
I mean, we're starting to see a resurgence of moving away from the more militaristic stuff, and even spacey sci-fi stuff. Anything that's kind of grounded in reality. Like we're getting games like Battleborn has a lot of like crazy weapons and character types in it. Paragon, like all those MMOs or whatever MOBAs, sure, but like a lot of multiplayer focused games are going for more fantastical art styles and weaponry and stuff like that, rather than grounded in reality, which is fucking fine with me right now.
Even like No Man's Sky, man. Like that's an like pretty much like entirely multiplayer, but you're probably never gonna see another person.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Which
I just hope in that game I don't do what I did in like DayZ and waste like 5 days trying to meet up with my friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm on Vector 7 and on planet 17,000. It's called like Dick Butt Fart. Some asshole named it that found it first.
Yeah.
And meet me at the Dick Butt Fart planet.
Hopefully you can fast travel to each other. I'd like to hope, or at least like put in the name of a planet, you know, and it'll like
I don't know,
map out a way for you to get there.
I hope that fast travel is not in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think fast travel has kind of destroyed some games. Like it's just like in games where it's like you want to enjoy the world and shit like that. Everybody's been so conditioned to just get to that next mission, like. Just enjoy the game. Like, it takes time to travel somewhere. It doesn't have to be over like that, right? Like Fallout, there's people that don't walk anywhere in that game. They just fucking fast travel. And I'm like, you miss out on stuff when you do that. You know? It's the ADD in gamers these days.
Yeah, I mean...
I'd like to see less games go away from fast travel.
With the Fallout kind of fast travel, I think it's certainly different because you do miss out parts of the game that are meant for you to experience while you're walking through it. But I mean, like in a game like No Man's Sky, where I'm like on the other side of the universe and I want to fucking play with you, I should be able to fast travel to your fucking.
Or just spawn on him
or whatever, right? Yeah, just like spawn right on you. Yeah. Like join your game and now we're in the same star system and we can go together, kind of thing. Like,
I think a game like
I just think a game that's trying to build a cohesive like universe, like literally, universes, whatever, fucking, and make it like a place where people inhabit and stuff. It just kind of takes some, I don't know, it takes me out of it a bit. I think there's more accomplished if I fly to my friends and then we travel together. And when you spawn in the game, you spawn in the last place that you were, right? So then, like, once we find each other, you can stick together, and it's like, yeah, we did that.
Right.
Like it's whatever. We found each other, but in a game that fucking massive, that's a cool accomplishment.
Yeah, that'd be pretty intense.
Right? Yeah.
Has nothing to do with Doom, though.
But no.
Has nothing to do with what?
What's the Doom?
Oh no, it doesn't. Absolutely, yeah. We definitely diverged.
It happens. It's a conversation.
Absolutely, we did. So maybe that's all we have to say about Doom then.
Yeah.
We're very excited for it. I want to play it immensely. It'll be a day one purchase for me, but what isn't?
You slut. You buy everything.
Not to downplay Doom or anything. It's like I just have to play everything because I'm an asshole. But yeah, I'm fucking stoked on it, and I hope that game type. Like, I do actually hope that this game picks up traction, and then maybe they do like another Unreal Tournament. Epic Game does another Unreal Tournament. I'd be okay.
They are
with
doing
that.
another one.
But go back. They are.
Yeah, there's one in development. That's another topic. But yeah, you want to look that up after the show.
I should absolutely. Yeah. Good. I mean, fucking good. Clearly, the game's testing well then, because they wouldn't put any funds in that.
Sure.
They didn't think it would sell. But, yeah, that being said, we're stoked. We're going to buy it. We all enjoyed it. Well, me and Taylor enjoyed it. Danny can't wait for that open beta to get the tip in just a bit. And, yeah. Get it wet, big baby. Anyway. That was this week's episode, or today's episode, and thank you for joining us on the Dudepool Gamescast. As always, I'm Nicky D, the Dude 250. That's Taylor Sager, Aliens Exist, Danny Peel, The Brutal Nature. From us to you, we'll check you next time. Hit that like button, subscribe. We love you.
Do it. See you guys.